Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter, the Aurora Shores DLC. We'll hopefully be getting towards the free hunting aspect of the series soon. I do admit I'm even growing a little tired of the... Some of the story mission stuff isn't too bad, but it does feel like I was expecting a lot more hunting aspect to it. But we at least have something that's a little bit more like profession-oriented today, where we have to try to figure out more clues about the identity of that road shooter from the very first mission we were tasked with. And from the looks of our little board here, we're getting close to possibly winning the crossbow, so I'm wondering if that might be a good sign we're getting close towards the end. And yeah, it would be interesting to be able to try putting this out to use in a hunt. So we're going to continue along where I was. Just head outside. God, it is still gorgeous to play the game, and I wish I lived... Who? Is that dogs barking? Oh, no, elk. Don't ask me how I confuse dogs barking with elk. Actually, that right there probably is a good way of, revealing how I did mess that up. I guess towards the end of their bugle, it almost comes across like a barking sound. But yeah, I'm hoping we're going to be through more of the story stuff soon enough, or at least we'll get into more story aspects that involve hunting down certain animals. Like, I thought maybe there'd be something tackling... Ooh, what do we got here? Is that a herd of... What are you guys, Sitka deer? Yeah, just a herd of Sitka deer. Okay, interesting. So we got some of them around the lodge. Looked like all females, though, but I gotta be careful, because some might be trying to cross the road still. I don't want any roadkill. Speaking of, they are still kind of hanging about. Although I think that one's a buck. It's a little hard to tell for me with the graphics, but... Oh, jeez, and we got... Everybody's out and about today. We got moose, we've got the Sitka deer, we've got elk. God, this just makes me want to be able to go free hunting. Okay, guys. I know moose aren't supposed to be the most intelligent, but maybe don't go along the road. And there's even bison. Everything is out and about today. God, it's a great day to be hunting. But here I am doing work. Well, technically work in the story. Let's head down and take a look and see about, the clues and stuff we're supposed to be finding. I'm not sure how long the story mode is for, or, the story missions are for Aurora Shores, but at least we're saving up a good bit of funds and money, so anything we want to look at picking up, we should be able to buy no problem. The only thing I might not be able to snag is the old universal terrain vehicle. That's what it's called. Okay. So let's see, we still got Hunter Sense active, so we got...
This tire doesn't look like it's from an off-road vehicle.
Okay, so it's not the big truck like I expected last episode. I guess it can kind of make sense too. I might have been a little biased towards that in my thinking, just that... I kind of thought if there's going to be somebody who is more, into hunting or doing the off-road or road shooting or whatever, it'd probably be somebody who's more equipped for the outdoors than the others, but... Then again, I guess maybe if you are equipped for the outdoors, you're more respectful to the outdoors, too. Could have gone either way.
This must be a .308 win.
Look at how freaking many bullets... Wait a minute. Those are the full bullets. Those aren't the spent casings. This is basically you dumped a box of ammo on the ground and then left. It'd be different if they didn't have the actual projectile still in them, but that is the entire bullet, not just the empty spent brass casings. So, yeah, you tried to... What happened? The spilled open, you opened the door, everything spilled out, and you just said, screw it? That is weird. And I expected, maybe a couple of casings or that on the ground, not the entire dumped ammo box.
Looks like the shooter's feet are at least size 12. I'm not sure how that will help me, except for knowing that they have huge feet and probably struggle to buy shoes.
God, listen to everything making noise out here. Yeah, there's elk over there, there's... I hear even bison right over there. Is... Moose... God... I feel like I'm doing such a stupid thing focusing on the story, but... Okay, is there anything else to inspect? There's the tire tracks, where they apparently shot from. Nothing to do with you, although I kind of expected you to have, like, some kind of bullet damage. Oh, maybe I have to check the trail camera. Maybe there's something about that which is a little out of whack. It was put on... I thought it was put over here, but I guess maybe... I know we grabbed the photos from it, but I thought maybe you would have kept the camera out here. Oh. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, there was only one picture that actually gave us a license plate. That was probably the most obvious culprit, and... Oh?
Part of the car bumper, blue. Other than shooting from the road, they don't even know how to drive?
Like, if I wanted to, I could go after one of the wood bison, no problem there, but... Let's head back to the lodge. We'll just do the fast travel to, again... Oh, my bad. Speed us along through this. But... Okay, now I am leaning more towards it was that one option that was, like, the... that I picked out last episode. Because I think that was the only blue vehicle... Right, where were the pictures? Not in here. Alright, by you guys. So it's either the van... Okay, it's probably the van, because it did say it didn't have the off-road tires. And that vehicle, the middle one... I can't actually use binoculars in here. I would heavily suggest has the off-road tires. Yeah, blue bumper. Those don't really help us that much unless, like, somebody's reported having that. Again, that's just, like, so much freaking ammo dumped there. Jeez, which of the cars in picture is the road shooter? It's that one.
Thank you. This will take a lot of weight off my shoulders.
I got you.
And again, the only one with a visible license plate, too. Okay, so, new challenge, which probably means... Ooh. We're going to go after a fox this time. Find something lost. Okay.
Are you ready to hear the last challenge which will decide the winner of Frank's crossbow?
Sure, born ready.
It says, find something lost.
Then I've already won.
How come?
I found you.
Ha ha, no retroactivity.
Okay then, let's keep it simple. First one who finds something we both know is lost wins. Wait, Captain's contacting me for the third time. It's probably something serious.
I mean, we've already done that for that one photographer person how many times now? But, I mean, no retroactive, so...
Speaking.
Oh.
Hello, Jackie. It's the captain. Nina's not answering, so you get to hear the bad news first.
Should I be worried?
We have another episodic on our hands.
Epizootic.
No, the last one was when I just started. Don't tell me it's the foxes again.
I'm afraid it is.
No.
You know, rabies is always out there at a low level. We just can't predict when it will become an outbreak.
What do we do now? Kill the entire population of foxes?
Jackie, we've talked about this tone. I'm as devastated as you are. 5 dogs in town were euthanized in the last 2 days. We've had 2 fox attacks in the last week, and now the results just came back from the center, all positive for rabies.
Unreal. Can't people just vaccinate their dogs? We've had town meetings, even bought that billboard to get them to do it. It's a simple precaution.
One was a stray dog, but the rest, I have no words either.
Yeah, but there's also the people that could get attacked as well.
I have a new prevention plan in mind, but I'll need to collect some funds. While I do that, please take care of the rabid foxes. And like last time, don't shoot the brains. We need them for testing. But I probably don't need to tell you that.
You don't.
I will send both you and Nina locations to take care of. And please check for roadkill and send that for testing as well.
Now, this is exactly what I wanted.
The road shooter, and you were right. He already had a few felonies. His name is Patrick Harvey. I spotted animals hanging in his front yard.
Nice. I mean, not really, but good job.
You did well too. Best wildlife trooper duo.
You bet.
Okay, now that I can talk, this is the kind of mission I was expecting and hoping we'd get more of. Actually doing wildlife trooper stuff, trying to maintain ecological balance, a little bit of the road shooter stuff, like identifying illegal discharge of firearms or stuff like that. So this is exactly what I wanted to have, like, as something to do. And yeah, rabies is a nasty thing. And as much as, like, Jackie, that's the person we're playing, Nina's the friend on the radio. As much as Jackie's getting, like, annoyed with it, sure, you can vaccinate the dogs, but rabies is not exclusive to rabid animals who only attack other animals. They can attack people and bite people. And it's quite a process to go through rabies vaccinations after... Well, I'm trying to remember. It's before you actually... If you get the vaccinations before you get rabies, I think it's a lot better. But if you've actually, like, not had the vaccinations, you have to get rabies shots, it's... Last I heard, it was a lot worse to go through. I don't know if it's still the case, because how long ago that could have been. Okay, that can call red foxes in. I don't think we need... I mean, I could equip that too, not that I super need. Yeah. You know what? We're in the area. Let's use that. The rattle bag should be good. We've got that one for the foxes. I think we should be good. Just make sure we're reloaded in the scout. Yeah, and where is it sending us this time? Ooh, I like that. Complete area we haven't been to before. So you know what? I think we're going to go up to this campsite. There should be a parking lot once it reaches the road, or like a parking sign. And then we can go south, so that way we're into new territory for it. And that's nice to see. Parking right over this way. 1 minute walk away. But yeah. One of the things that I've actually thought, I don't know if it's ever been done or written. I have to assume it has been, because it kind of feels like the obvious. And I know it's a completely odd tangent, but just because we have gone through the little bit of a talk like rabid animals and it's in-game, I always thought if you were going to have like a zombie disease epidemic, it would be based on the rabies virus, because it just makes so much sense. How rabies destroys the mind and just like has the behavioral tendency to make the animals like salivate more to spread the virus or attack other animals to spread it. Doesn't that just sound exactly like how a lot of zombie outbreaks are? Anything that is a zombie or infected tries to do that. I don't know, I'm not sure if it's ever been done as, like, it's been treated like a mutation of the rabies virus or not. Maybe that hits too close to home and is too much reality for people to want to do it, but that's always the way I thought would have been, like, the most natural or possible way of it being done. But yeah, rabies is not something to take lightly. As much as Jackie does not like it, you have to deal with it if you can. And unfortunately, yeah, once an animal is infected by rabies, I don't think you're able to vaccinate them. If you get it before, I think you can, but I think if the animal has already been bitten or has caught the disease, it's basically just euthanizing it. I may be mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it kind of works. And like, if you've ever seen videos of rabid animals, it is just really bizarre seeing the behavioral patterns of them, and just like, they do not look right either. Like, the eyes, expression, you can tell something is definitely wrong with them. Oh no, that's rock. So yeah, I feel like this was a great inclusion to do for like a wildlife trooper work. Nope. Okay, I didn't hit anybody. Oh. Well, that's a nice little lake down there, isn't it? Hi, Moose. Oh, I see you. What are you? You're an adult male. You're, I think, an adult female. You're kind of stuck behind the tree, so I can't tell, but yeah, we'll leave you be. We'll keep our priorities on what's out there. Is that I think that's another parking lot down there. Let me just head off for a moment and see. Yeah, because this is a vehicle road. Is there a campsite connected to this? You know what? I think there is. It's probably just up here, and I know I shouldn't take the vehicle for the footpath, but just to make things quicker... Yeah, there we go. I thought there'd be a campsite if there's a parking lot. And now we can just follow this back, get onto the road, and see about finding the roadkill, possibly. Again, let's snap these little points of interest up, and they make for fast travel later in when we're going to be able to free roam. Okay, so now let's go up ahead and see about these two. Ooh. Okay, that's just an ambient bird. So yeah, I gotta watch for roadkill. Well, that's pretty easily marked to find. Well, yeah, it looks like it is a fox, so fair chance it probably was.
I'll never get used to this.
I mean, you hunt, though. You should be used to this. Like, you gotta understand, nature is pretty brutal and harsh all on its own. Trying to do some things to protect the balance back and forth is something you should eventually get used to. Here's the other one.
Poor guy.
Okay, so we need to get 3 foxes, and we have to get them... Oh, that's going to be interesting to try to get to. So it looks like the best way is going to be... Yeah, actually going back up towards the marker. So harvest red fox displaying unusual behavior without damaging their brain. So basically just go for vital, like lung or heart shots, which I usually do anyway. Located in highlighted places on the map. Okay, that's just a rock. I just saw like a big silver thing to our left for a moment. Yeah, so let's head over there and see about trying to get them. Now, it might also be something, too, because of the unusual behavior. They're not going to be easily scared off. Rabid animals lose all fear. Well, most rabid animals lose all fear of, like, humans or anything bigger than themselves. It's why they're such a problem for, like, everything around them. Oh. Let's see, any good-looking elk in there? Truth be told, a lot of the antlers look the same on them all. You know what? Let me see if I can try to cut them off. Let's try to get them the other way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'm curious to see if there is actually going to be something like that where... I don't know, I doubt they'll attack the player. I don't know if any of the animals actually do are aggressive to the player in Way of the Hunter. So it might not be that they'll attack, but it might be that the foxes in question are going to be very easy to spot out and almost like clueless towards you. So it'll be easy to tell which ones you have to focus on or which ones are the ones to be going for. Actually, you know what? Let me open the map. Yes, let me set the marker there. And we'll go along and see what we can do. Oh, careful through the winding. And hunting stand discovered. Oh, careful, careful. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to flip the vehicle, but we do build up a bit of speed as we drive about with this, so hopefully if we're cautious, we can get there with no problems. Yep. Oh, yeah, there are some more elk in the area. I hear that, like, barking almost. Oh. Actually, hang on a moment. I might stop and get... It is a 2-star mature male. I kind of want to get him just because we spotted him. Uh-oh. I hear a lot of... Okay, so you're at about 113. That should put him down. Come on, go down. Those should have both been lung shots. Yeah, there he goes. I figured we might as well get something hunted too, and it was right in the way. Probably going to have a little bit of a loss from the full total for it. But sometimes you just gotta take the easy opportunities like that if they present them. Whoa, you're not down yet. How are you not down yet? There you go. That's actually interesting behavior. I didn't realize the animals have, like, they'll lay down and basically rest, but you can also scare them up again. I think it was the Hunter Classic that also had that behavior. Okay, yeah, so how did this go? Because... Oh, that was right through the shoulder, so that's why you didn't go down with the first one. And the second one was looks like it bled it out. Yeah, both were up higher than I should have placed them. But they at least still did put him down, so it's better than having him going running off and we got a wounded animal out here. Actually, for like the... how much... Yeah, like I could have made a lot there for the amount of meat. Okay, well, I'll sell that off. Picked up... Actually, hang on, that's... Oh, red fox. God, there's all kinds of animals that stop here for a drink. Bison, ground caribou. I think the only thing I have to try finding is, like, the actual elk one. And then we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this little spot has all kinds of animal activity, which would be good to watch for. But we do have a specific target in mind, so now that that's done, let's quickly head back and get our way. If we're lucky, maybe we can even take down one of the foxes this episode. To get a little distracted with the easy chance there. But it's nice just to get a little bit in. Okay. Now let's get on our way and see how we do for the rest ahead. So, footpath should be coming up on our left in a little bit here. There we go. And now we want to switch over... Oh! I don't want to go too quickly in. Okay, that's all behind us. There we go. There is a little something odd with the momentum in the game in a way. Like, when you're driving a vehicle and if you hop out, it almost remembers that the player was moving that quickly and sets you into, like, running right out of the vehicle again. You have to come to, like, a full stop, give it a minute or two, and then you'll walk at a slower, more proper walking speed. Alright, so let's put... Now, my guess is, if it is around here... Yeah, I think that's one all the way out there. Let me see if... Again, this is probably going to be really obvious which ones we have to go for. I'm going to still try to be careful, just in case. But like the one that seems to be standing still all the way out there with no signs of movement to it. That's characteristic. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm a bit impressed with the detail they wanted to put into these guys. So I think you can actually see its mouth open like it's panting. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, they are nowhere near as skittish as foxes should be. So I'm trying to think offhand what the signs of, like, infected rabid animals are. I know it's heavy salivating and foaming around the mouth. It's also really... I think even movement-wise, the animals have a little bit of, like, show to them. Like, I might actually try to get all 3 foxes if we can, if they are going to be, again, this easy to spot and take care of. But yeah, they have movement patterns that are, like, wobbly, a bit clumsy, look like uncoordinated almost. Okay, yeah, so I think that... Yeah, the one I spotted from here is the next one to grab. Now, I don't... It feels weird that it wants you to sell the animal off. Yeah, there's everything there. Yeah, I'll just worry about selling.
Do better this time.
Well, it's not something you can super control, though, because rabies is just naturally out in the environment. It's not like you really can do that much to control it. You can try to protect, like, pets and domesticated animals, sure, but it's not like you can really go out and vaccinate a whole wild population. I mean, you could try, but I think that'd just be, like, really difficult to do. Yeah, I'll see if we can get to, like, around the 150 meter mark and then take our shot on him. Or on that one. That's young male. Okay, we want for 150. That's still a little... Might even try to get just to 100 meter, actually. Because again, I don't think it's going to be all that skittish or going to run away too easily on us. Oh, there is a bit of a need zone here. I'm just going to quickly snag, and then we'll see if I'll try and get our shot on him. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, more than likely, if you were a really good shot, yeah, you can see the other guy way up there already from here, but if you were super skilled at the game, you might be able to make all your shots from that one hunting stand back there, but just because I want to make sure we get these guys without any incident. Okay, right, let's lower the 0 down, because we don't need it that far out now. It's a little hard to see him through the grass. I don't think I'm going to get a better view at him. Okay, that should put him down. I don't think he got hit in the head at all. I think it was possibly a lung shot and then like a butt shot. And yeah, with last guy's up there, you know what, just in case there's a bit of dialogue and there's like a lot more to do for the next steps, maybe I'll tackle him next episode. Okay, red fox over there. Okay, I could have let him go on his own. It's just, I don't want to let any of these guys go, because they are important. Okay, first one was way too high, so it was a good thing that I got the second one on him. And actually, went right through the back side there. That was basically right up the butt and through a lung. And I'm glad it took it down, but I could have placed that so much better. Yeah, sell you. Okay, let me just put that there. And yeah, we'll end things for this episode right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Next episode, we'll finish off this mission, see what's next, but with the crossbow very close, we might be wrapping up the story missions very soon. Thank you all, though, once again for watching, and until I do catch you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.